actually got the right names on the screen now.
That's right.
Breaking news. First story. I love the story, Tobes. This is George North. When I first read it, I thought this is ridiculous. He raised £2,000.
Did he sell his underwear or something?
Well,
Oh.
he raised £2,000. And I'm thinking he gets paid a lot of money. Surely he should have given more, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what the story's about. So basically a rugby club that was flooded, he went last minute to do a speech for the rugby club, and he wasn't asked to, but he literally, as he was leaving his house, he just packed a bag full of stuff that they could auction off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he brought some of his kit, but wait for this. He even took off his own walls some canvases and pictures from his own house to auction off for this rugby club.
And they only got £2,000. Hey, good on him, though. Good on him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I just thought it was such a great story, and it's such a non-professional rugby story. It just shows that the Welsh, they still really care about their communities.
They pull it together, eh?
Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
Great story. Well done, George North.
I would have taken a few pictures, me in some underwear, maybe some Speedos.
You want to raise money, mate.
Oh,
not make people throw up.
Oh, that's rough as guts. That is, eh?
Next
Thanks,
up, though, British and Irish Lions to play at Twickenham in 2021.
Next year.
This is a great idea. Why have they not done this before? They're going to play the Barbarians before they go away to South Africa.
It's a good warm-up game for them as well, though, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Massive. I mean, they're going to make some money, of course, but the main thing is that they always turn up overseas unprepared or ill-prepared, and it gets the rust out of their system, plays as a team, they can chuck everyone on.
Yeah.
Then they don't feel the pressure on the first few games of the tournament to throw people on. It's just win-win for the British Lions. Well done to Warren Gatlin.
Well, it's a win-win, but unless they lose.
Lose, yeah.
And I hope the Barbarians turn them over. That'll be fantastic.
Next up is the coronavirus. I'm sure everyone listening to this podcast is sick of hearing about the coronavirus.
Yeah.
But it is now...
It's made its way into rugby news, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Breaking news. Maka Vunipola.
I know. Self-isolation. Wow.
I just think he's come back from Tonga and he's got a bit of beat of sweat, isn't he? Getting off that plane, he's like, got to self-isolate.
I've had so much to drink, eh?
He's like, no, I'm on another couple of weeks off. But yeah, they're cancelling games, which is not surprising. As we mentioned,
good though, is it?
No, it's not good, but it's life, isn't it?
Wow.
It's life, you got to get on with it. But the biggest one to date, we've got another slide here, is Ben Teo.
How are you doing? Are you doing that with the pen?
Pen, mate, yeah, modern technology. Modern technology.
Wow.
I'm down with the gram and everything, mate.
Oh, you said it. He said it, yes. Good on you, fella.
Ben Teo wanted to be a Wallaby. I mean, come on, Ben.
Would he have made the team?
I think he would have, yeah. I think he would have. But he wanted to be a Wallaby, but apparently they couldn't get him under the salary cap at the time of, I think he was going to play for the Waratahs or something like that.
How much would they have paid him?
Well, obviously not enough, and that's the reason why he went to play for England.
Poor, that's poor Ben.
Well,
and now he's playing for the Sunwolves. Yeah, nice one.
To be fair to Ben, he apparently he has been honest and upfront right from the start. He goes where the money is.
Right.
So which makes me wonder how much they're paying him at the Sunwolves. But secondly, surely he could have got more money in France or whatever. So
in Europe, eh?
Interesting. I know that I think it's a dual contract though, so he's playing for the Sunwolves and then he's going to play for a Japanese side afterwards.
Okay.
So maybe that's the reason why.
Maybe, yeah.
Some more breaking news though, and this is a massive one. So South Africa, I think the chairman's come out and he said, this is ridiculous. They're not leaving SANZAR.
Okay.
And they're not going to the Six Nations.
I tell you what, Argentina, Australia, and New Zealand can now breathe a sigh of relief.
I don't think they can. You
don't think they can?
Well, remember last few weeks ago we said that they're having secret talks. Well, those secret talks got blown out.
Well, they weren't secret, weren't they? Because we knew about them.
When we will know if they're leaving is they're contracted to 2025.
Oh, right, okay.
So therefore, it's when you look to renew those contracts.
When our podcast has gone worldwide and we're getting paid for it,
Yes.
then we can talk about in 2025.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So at that point,
we'll
we need to worry
in the back
about.
pocket.
But yeah, so that's good news, I suppose, on the face of it for Sanzar, Super Rugby, World Rugby, arguably. In saying that, CVC have come out and said that they would pay more money if they are in the Six Nations.
That last week, didn't you?
Who do we believe? I'm not sure. Next one, I thought this was very interesting again. I find all these things interesting. There, Tobes, was good old
where do you find
Felix Horan, who's the son of Timmy Horan, made his debut for the mighty Sunwolves over the weekend.
What position does he play?
He played at fullback.
Oh, nice.
Not sure whether he is a fullback or not, but he played at fullback. His dad was an inside centre, legendary Wallaby player, one of the best that's ever gone through. And my question to you is, can you think of any son who has outstripped the father?
Well, we spoke about it before, didn't we? And I didn't really know. I was going to... Who did I say? I said the Barrett brothers.
The Barrett brothers,
yeah. No, not an All Black. The father wasn't an All Black.
Not that
Fair
I'm
enough.
aware of.
No, I don't think he was.
And you wouldn't say he was a legendary Taranaki player, wasn't he? But he's not a legendary
provincial
All Black
player.
That's right, yeah.
And then you said the bloke from France.
Intermac.
Yeah.
I think he is better than his dad.
Yes, I agree.
Already.
Yeah.
At the age of 22 or something stupid.
He's a great player, right?
A great player, yeah.
And then I was going to say Owen Farrell, but you beat me to it.
Yeah, now I think Owen Farrell's interesting. Is he better? Andy. Is he better than Andy Farrell? Now, Andy Farrell, when he played for England, was old and slow.
Okay.
When he played for Wigan Warriors, he was a machine. So it's a little bit hard to know whether he was better or not. Yeah. But I can't think of any others. So if you can think of others, please go on to our Twitter page and tell us. Put a comment in there.
Maybe there's someone really obvious that we're missing.
Yeah, I don't know. And last story that we've got is, and this is a little bit worrying, something that doesn't need to happen, is, are South African refs biased? Rugby Boss says no, but the numbers paint an alarming picture. Do you want to go over some of those numbers, Tobes?
So the hometown refs, Australia. So this is since 2017, so a couple of years.
Yeah.
Australia is plus 16 to the home team.
They've favoured the Australian side by 16 penalties.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Zealand is minus 15. So
hey, honest.
Local refs don't like the local players.
That's right. They're penalising 15 times more.
Argentina plus 19.
Yeah.
So a few more than Australia.
I think possibly all of those came in one match this season, but we won't go into too much more detail.
And then South Africa. This is quite alarming. Plus 159.
It's absolutely amazing, doesn't it?
What? Is that a typo from you?
No, it's not. If it's not a typo from me, it's in a very alarming number. Now, what I would say is, watching a number of matches, it does look a little bit dodgy at times.
Yeah.
But they've got some great South African referees, though.
They do.
Now, Jaco Piper, I think he's one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just that the opposition feel like they've got to do things above and beyond to to stop the power of the South African side. I don't know, but 159 does not look good.
No,
to say the least.
Not at all.
And there's been a few big high-profile ones recently where, in the last couple of years, I can remember where you're watching it and you're thinking,
"What's going on here?"
Yeah, what's going on here? But next up, we have a question. And it's a big question, which is, what is next for Super Rugby?